or good afternoon by the time this comes out. What's good, you lot? You alright? I hope you lot have been blessed. Weather's not great, but you know what? We move. What the fuck is this on? Yeah, man. So I got approached in the gym recently, and one of the guys that works out there, I'm actually quite cool with, and he gave me a sick video suggestion. He was like, what do you think of the whole red pill movement and, you know, that kind of thing? And I was like, you know what? It's quite interesting because contrary to what people believe, like in terms of me, quote unquote, bashing women, I don't hate women at all. Like, I just call out shitty behavior. Does that mean I'm red pill? I wouldn't say it does, but to some people's description, they might see me as, oh, you know, this guy's a red pill YouTuber. But no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Because I just try to show the shit sides of both genders. And I'm just like, listen, avoid these kinds of people. I've even said myself that I've taken part in certain types of behaviors that I found unacceptable. But what I wanted to do today was I'm going to try and keep this video not that long, because recently I've been putting out these 20-minute videos, and while I don't mind doing it, it is a lot of work to edit, because they're not 20 minutes before I edit them. They're like 35, 40 minutes. So cutting them down is like, sometimes it feels like an insurmountable task just because of, you know, everything else that I'm doing as well in my life. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible, and I'm waffling already. But I saw this video the other day, and I was like, you know what? I want to just watch it with you lot and see what it's saying. So that's what we're gonna do. So the name of the video is 5 Red Pill Truths Every Man Must Know. So I'm actually gonna watch this with you lot, and I'm gonna break it down point by point and just go from there. And before I say anything else, understand that red pill does not mean hating. Does not mean that I hate women. Doesn't mean I'm trying to encourage men to manipulate women. I'm not with that shit, because I got a little sister. And let any man try to manipulate her, bro. I'm sticking a spike bat in your ass and twisting it.
You're wildin' right now, bro. You're wildin', bro. Hey, yo. Like, what are you doing, son?
Yeah, I really wanted to paint the image for you, man, and how much brutalization there is if you're trying that shit with someone that I love. Are you mad? Could be sisters, cousins, whoever. You must be dumb to think that this kind of manipulation shit is gonna work. I got cream in my fucking beard and it's bothering me. It's a fucking cum in my beard, bro. What the hell? But yeah, I don't agree with the whole thing of people trying to give bullshit dating advice. I'm gonna make a video on that as well, of the whole thing of red pill dating coaches, because a lot of them just encourage men to use women or just, you know, go out of their way to manipulate women. Listen, I ain't with that shit. If you're doing that shit, you're fucking moist, bro. You should be manipulating people. It's as simple as that. The person who sent me this video, by the way, said that this guy looks like me with short hair, and I don't appreciate that comment, because this guy screams fuck boy. What's that saying about me?
Turn. Now, I know that might hurt some of you guys' feelings, but think about it. There's some truth to the statement, and there's a reason why it has gotten so popular in the red pill community. So if we think about it with your relationships, whatever, non-monogamous, monogamous, doesn't matter.
Can't you just apply that logic to anything, though? Okay, she's not yours, it's just your turn. But you can say the same thing for girls that go for certain guys. He's not yours, it's just your go. Like, the logic in that is bare dumb, though, because it's just like, you're just making out that everyone's getting passed around like this is some pass the parcel shit in primary school. Like, no, that's not how it works out. That's not how it's supposed to be. I get people who think the logic of, yeah, you know what, this girl's for the streets, but it's just my turn to kind of exploit it. I get that. But the logic in it is just dumb, because it just makes out that essentially every girl you're going to have an opportunity to be with is just, you just need to wait your turn. That's not how that works. This ain't no, this ain't a ride at the fun fair, bruv. Like, you ain't going to be sitting in the queue waiting like, oh yeah, it's my turn to ride this now. No.
Two is that you cannot change a promiscuous woman, aka you can't change a hoe into a housewife.
See, I was going to make a video about this time ago, about why you can do it. I was going to make that video a time ago. I got advised to not do it, because the person that advised me to do it was just like, yeah, you know what? This might not be a good shout in terms of content. I personally think you can turn a hoe into a housewife.
You what?
Because if you really think about it, most men are trying to turn their housewives into hoes anyway. You're telling me you can't do the reverse? I understand the whole thing of like, oh, you know, you can't change a promiscuous woman, because for some men, they think, oh yeah, you know what, because she's been promiscuous in the past, she's gonna go around and fuck everyone. That's weak nigga talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's beta talk right there. I'm not gonna, if you're patterning your shit right, and you can rail in that beast, listen, you can turn a hoe into a housewife. Would I encourage it? Probably not. Probably not. Because a lot of man's egos, as well as some man's like self-respect, is not gonna allow them to roll around with a girl that every man has smashed, myself included. Listen, I make these videos. I don't try to portray myself any better than the points that I make. But for me personally, if you a hoe, I ain't rolling with you. Simple as.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
It is what it is, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna like, and you know what? It's the same thing with guys, bro. If a guy is moving like a hoe, treat him the same way a girl would be if she was moving like a hoe. That's all I'm saying, bro. However, equal doesn't mean identical. Just because men do it and they start promoting in our community of, oh, you know what? This guy fucks a lot of girls. He's a bad man. He's this, he's that. That don't mean that the same logic can be applied for women. That don't. Because you know who women's biggest haters are when it comes to being promiscuous? Is other women.
That's not untrue.
Because other women have the mentality of, rah, she fucks bare people. She might fuck my man next. And before any of you start clucking in my comments chatting shit, bro, a lot of fucking women have told me about that shit. A lot of them. During my time of venturing the seas of promiscuity.
Oh, Lord, you did. Somebody call 911. We need an ambulance.
Are you alright?
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I would talk to a lot of women about that shit, and I was like, oh, how do you feel about, you know, the whole hoe into a housewife thing? And they'd just be like, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think you can turn one into one. But a lot of men wouldn't, because a lot of men want a self-respecting, God-fearing woman. A lot of man's ego is not gonna be able to hack that. I remember I'm not gonna mention his name. I remember there was one guy I used to work with who later found out his girl's level of promiscuity, and he felt embarrassed by it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's the case with a lot of men. They just find out, raw, this girl, that girl, this guy, that guy has been ragsing out my girl. It's mad, but it's them ones there. Like, some man's ego is not gonna be able to handle that level of, yeah, you know what? Some man smashed your girl. Some man just can't handle that. For me personally, I've already said, if you cross the boundaries of friends or family, now it's over. But can you turn a hoe into a housewife? I think you can. You just have to discipline your hoe into a housewife. The same way a lot of you, man, are trying to discipline your housewives into hoes. If you're willing to put in work one way, why can't work be put in the other way? That's all I'm saying. There's going to be a war in that comment section just for that point alone. Yeah, I'm going to say right now, listen, I made that video last time about simping. I have never caped for a hoe, bro. I can comfortably say that shit. I have never once put on a cape, tried to earn a Medal of Honor for saving no hoe, bro, because I ain't going out like that.
You must realize that you as the man are the prize. And she must know that and feel that way about you too.
I feel like that's a very good point for one reason. I feel like a lot of men do not actually realize their value in a relationship. It's always just a thing of, yeah, you know what? My girl wants this and that and I can't provide that. But you got to look at the stuff that you can provide. Some guys want to have bare money to buy that girl bare shit, but then they neglect the emotional part of it. Listen, I'm not going to lie, but the emotional part to some girls is worth its weight in gold. Not every girl is going to feel like that. Some girls are just purely materialistic, but we stay away from them hoes. Especially on this channel. We don't do that shit, bro. If any of you man going for materialistic hoes and you're my subscriber, don't do that. Don't do that, because we don't do them things in the channel, bro. You can go do that shit on other man's channel, just not here, bro. But for real though, I just feel like when it comes to the whole thing of men feeling like they're the prize, I feel like we live in a society nowadays that's always like, men are trash, men are this, men are that. Oh, men are always catcalling, men are always moving like sexual harassers. I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah. Wear a grey tracksuit to the gym. Just one time. Just for no reason, just wear a grey tracksuit to the gym. I promise you, the sexual harassment you feel there is gonna be equivalent. Just put it that way. Because women get away with a lot of shit just for being women, in terms of like saying some sexually harassing shit to men. I remember once, I was walking to the bank I was going to Barclays. This was like during the pandemic. And I was wearing like a black tracksuit, but it was a fitted tracksuit. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't notice until after, but you could see my junk in it. And then some girl turned around and she was like, man, I'll suck the shit out of that dick. And just turned right around. And I was just like, well, where are you trying to go? Like, I think there's a corner back there.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Real though, but that kind of comment is like, if I turn around to a girl and she was like, had her thong like all the way pushed up, she was wearing some trash bag leggings, and I could see like I could see her moose knuckle, and I'm turning around to her and I'm just like, you know what? I would suck the shit out of that pussy. Be eating that shit like wonton soup, bro. What do you think is gonna happen, bro? She's gonna be like, oh my god, ew, you're so disgusting. Why are you so forward for ew? You see what I'm saying? So I'm just asking a question of what is the difference between the two? Like, why is it's so much more acceptable for women to say that kind of shit than men are? And the whole thing of demonizing men that are trash is that you're letting a lot of toxic women get away with being toxic. Like, we're talking about toxic women and just like, oh no, she's not toxic, she's just affectionate. No, if she keys my car, the bitch is toxic, bro. It's as simple as that, bro.
You're too close, man. You're too close.
There ain't no affection in keying my shit, because I'm gonna affectionately burn your house down. From Lisbon with love, bro. It's them ones there. Don't fuck around with that, bro. But listen, man, them, understand. Some men are trash out there, but it ain't all of us, bro. Some of us, man, are really the prize, you know. There ain't nothing wrong with moving like a gentleman, opening doors for girls every now and again. Like I said, man, there's nothing wrong with being a gentleman. There's nothing wrong with being respectful. It don't make you a simp. You start simping when you're doing that shit for girls that are really giving you no type of attention or love back. So it's them ones there, like, as a generation of men, we need to be more respectful. We need to be more humble. We need to stop competing with each other. That's one thing as well, bro. There's too many men trying to blow other men out the water to make themselves look better. Too many men are trying to blow people's candles out to make theirs shine brighter, bro. Well, really and truly, the reason why women look like they're winning so much is because they're a fucking unit, bro. Let's be real. If Me Too was a male thing, that shit wouldn't have lasted as long as it has, bro. I get some men look at women like they're beneath us, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You gotta look at women and be like, we gotta follow their example, because the unity they have in their community is not the same that we have in ours.
That guys and girls cannot truly be friends. Now, there are some cases where they can, but overall,
This is the point I wanted to come to. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I actually agree with this shit. I don't believe in platonic friendships. I used to, but I went through an experience that was just like, this shit never really works out, does it? Because there's always either going to be an attraction to someone, or there's always going to be someone that wants to like the other person, whether that be physically, whether that's emotionally. There's always going to be a thing of dividing the two people. So for me, I don't really believe in the whole aspect of platonic friendships. Some men can have it. Listen, good for you. Listen. Good for you, man. Do your thing. If you want to have a platonic friendship, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. For me personally, I just don't believe in it. I feel like, especially if you're attractive, I feel like it's a thing of, and that's what a lot of guys think. A lot of guys try to play that long game of, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be a friend first, and then eventually she's going to be down, and then I'm going to slip in and do my thing, and then we're still going to carry on being friends. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, mixing sex and friendship definitely don't work. It doesn't. As much as we want to lie to ourselves and say this friends with benefit shit does work, it doesn't. Because someone always ends up liking someone else. Females. That hay fever really acting up, bro. See them roses out there? Yeah, they're really hitting, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, that's just my opinion of it. I just feel like, in terms of platonic friendships, if you've got one, good for you. But if you're a girl and you're friends with a man, you know what? Do some homework for Jordan. Go text your male friends right now and just randomly be like, you know what? I'm so horny. I just want to fuck. Just do that and just see what they say.
You what?
I promise you, it's gonna fuck his mind up. If his friendship is really pure, anything besides you're moving mad, why would you say that? Yeah, he's on it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, in terms of this, I actually agree with it. I don't think that men and women can be platonic friends, in my opinion.
only girlfriends, and I like them to have a small circle of friends too. Not a lot of dudes. Big red flag. All right, so number 5, and this might surprise a bit of you guys, and that is that the red pill doesn't only apply to females. I know we talk about a lot about female nature and how females are, and females do this, females do that.
I agree with that. Listen, we can talk about women being trash. We can talk about women trapping man them. There's a lot of men that do the reverse. Like, I've heard stories of girls who are forced to get pregnant and beaten to keep that child. Just because the guy wants to have some form of, you know what, no matter what, you can't escape me. I'm always going to be there. And that's fucked up. That's so fucked up to do to someone, to trap them with a ute just because you want to be in their life because you're too fucking moist to go elsewhere. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. But for me personally, do I believe that some men are trash? Absolutely I do. Do I believe some women are trash? Absolutely I do. But I don't let the minority make my judgment for the majority. But that's the problem with society nowadays, is that we take the micro and use it as the macro, when the macro isn't even as bad as what people are making out. So for me, it's just a thing of, you know what, we can talk about, yeah, you know, men are trash, men are this, men are that. But understand, if men are trash, like my man Chipmunk said, you women are recycled, bro. I really want to use that in a video at some point, and I'm so glad I finally got to use that. But understand the whole red pill thing. Listen, ladies, you can watch them videos and flip the logic as well, because I'm not going to lie, it can apply both ways. Like, we can talk about women being, oh, you know, she's manipulative, she trapped me, this and that. You think there's not man them doing that shit? There's a lot of sad men that will go out to work and lock their girls in the yard just because they are so insecure about their girl going out anyway. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this topic. Am I red pill? I wouldn't say I am. I don't disagree with all their points. But it's also a thing of, I don't believe in the whole thing of manipulating women and everything. Am I MGTOW? Absolutely fucking not, bro. I think them MGTOW niggas are the most beta niggas going, bro. Men go in their own way. Listen, some aspects of that, I do agree with it. In the sense of, you ain't got to always look for female acceptance, or you ain't got to always look. I agree with that kind of shit. Because at the end of the day, as a man, you shouldn't be looking for anyone's acceptance except for yourself inside of you. The same thing with women. Don't be looking for male acceptance. Look for what's inside you and have that be your acceptance.
Listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
But yeah, man, that's the video for today. If you got any topics, I guess either hit me up in the gym about it, or just DM me, or just comment down below on the topic you want me to talk about next. But yeah, man, take care, you lot. In a bit.